Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your crypto market update. Today is the last day of January, the 31st, here in the crypto markets. Hopefully you guys are doing absolutely fantastic wherever you happen to be tuning in from and however you happen to be watching us today. We are, of course, live streaming on X, YouTube, and Rumble. We've got a lot to talk about today, ladies and gentlemen. Overall, market's doing pretty good. Inflation report came out earlier today, PCE, which I don't know if you know this. CPI, the Consumer Price Index, and the PCE, two different baskets, two different metrics to measure the rampage of inflation. While we tend to put a lot of stock as traders into CPI, the Fed puts more stock into PCE. And PCE came in quite good today. Juicy inflation report. The only other thing potentially on the horizon is jobs coming out next week. Hearing rumors. We always hear this. This is literally like been the last 6 months. It's like, oh, we got this report from the Fed. Okay, well now it's next week's report that's really going to be determinative of where we go in the markets. And then we get that report. And it's like, okay, well, we got this report. It's good, but in 2 weeks, and that's really going to do. So listen, don't try your best to just take all this with a grain of salt. There, as Bitcoin gets bigger and bigger, did you know that Bitcoin was the 7th largest asset in the world by market capitalization? The 7th largest asset in the world by market capitalization. How far we have come. I've been doing this since 2016. I've been live streaming since 2018. And it just shocks me when I think back on everything that we've done, how much we've grown, where we've come, and where we're at today. Bitcoin, 7th largest asset in the world by market capitalization. And if we pump up, if we hit $200,000, we're going to be like the 4th largest asset in the world by market capitalization. Insane. Absolutely insane. Anyways, Bitcoin's daily chart seems to be taking a little bit of a pause. Obviously, we tried to run up a little bit, but it's been kind of choppy since yesterday's daily close. Altcoins overall are taking a nice run for it. Again, not seeing big reversals in price yet, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll break all that down when we get into the overall market analysis for the day. Things that we're going to be covering today. Let's just double check. Things that we're going to be covering today. US PCE, the Personal Consumption Expenditures Price Index. We're going to be covering that. We're going to be covering the scuttlebutt. What does it mean for the markets? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? We're going to be talking about Vitalik Buterins. Every time I say Vitalik's full name, I feel like it's like an inhaler, that... I feel like I have asthma whenever I say Vitalik Buterin. Vitalik Buterin's crypto portfolio sparks debate on investment. Woo! Sparks debate in my lungs. Sparks debate over investment strategy. So we'll be going over that. What is Vitalik investing in, and what is the controversy that is bringing up in the markets? Grayscale. Yes, Grayscale launches a Bitcoin trust. And finally, we do have an approval on the board for a ZERP, an XRP exchange traded fund, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to be breaking all this down. The company that is proposing or trying to get approval for this XRP ETF is a Canadian firm, asset management company, and they have 23 billion, that's Billy with a B, assets under management. We're going to be breaking that down as well as looking at the charts, trying to do some live trading, scanning the markets, posting on X, trying to incite people to riots. And of course, later on in today's show, we will be giving away yet again another $1 billion of Jesus coin. Big shout out to Prophet Bear and the Jesus community for allowing that to happen. Thank you very much. So make sure to stay tuned until the end of the show for that. I also, if you guys were tuning in from yesterday's stream, I fixed the marble race. I've got it now. It is going to be the most exciting death match you have ever seen at the end of today's live stream as we pick our winner. A brutal blood sport fight to the death with marbles down the track, twists and turns, pops and goes. You don't want to miss that. Otherwise, a few quick programming notes. We do the show every single weekday from noon to 2 Central Standard Time. That's 1 to 3 on the Eastern Seaboard and 10 to noon if you happen to live in California or any other Western state. If you want to support what we're doing, free content, my purpose here is to teach you to be a better trader, to provide you with up-to-date market analysis, and to go over the news and laugh, joke, and cry with you. If you enjoy that, if you want to support what I'm doing here, please subscribe. It helps out more than you could possibly know. Like this video. It really helps out with the algorithm. Comment down below what you'd like to see tomorrow, and share this video around to your friends, your family, people you don't even like that very much. They need to see this content. With all of that out of the way, there is still time, by the way, sorry, I forgot to say this. There is still time to get in for today's Jesus giveaway. Head on over to X. You can find the link down in the description. My pinned tweet has all of the instructions on how to enter. All you have to do is repost a tweet that is linked there. Sign up for the Crypto Alpha Report. First link in the description down below, but also linked in that report. And then email me at justin@crackingcryptocurrency.com, your Ethereum public address, so that I know where to send the funds. All of that out of the way. Hope you guys are doing great. Let's hop into it and get down with today's get down. Let me get my OBS. I am doing things slightly differently today because I did add a third monitor, a vertical monitor, to my setup over here. I am trying to wean myself off of the ultra wide curved monitor. It's just not very conducive to what I'm trying to do here, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm probably going to do some reorganization this week. We'll see. Hopefully we get all that out of the way. But it's been very, I don't know, back and forth, having my streaming desk here with three monitors, and my like work desk over there. I don't like all that. I want to consolidate it. But the issue is, as a streamer, ultra wide monitor doesn't give me a place to put the camera. If I have my ultra wide here, then the camera's got to be here or like here. And you don't want to be like, do you want this angle? Like when we stream, is this what you want? Okay, or do you want this angle when we stream? Is this what you want? I don't think that's what you want. I think you like this. I like looking you dead in the eyes when you know you've done something wrong. Shout out to my early chatters, Crypto, Rick, Robin, it's good to see you. Robin Waldvogel and Ernest of Gaia, good to see you guys. Hopefully you're doing fantastic. As always, let's get a little bit of soft blues. Some nice soft jams going on. As always, if you guys enjoy the music or want me to turn it up, please let me know. If you don't hear the music, please let me know. Overall looking good. And if anybody knows how to do proper routing with a Go XLR to like get the like system sounds to a particular thing and all this blah blah blah, please send me a message on Discord. All right, with all of that out of the way, let's get into the scuttlebutt. What do I want up here? I do want... Okay, I think all of this is going to be good. Now I've just got to ask myself, what do I really want on this screen? I probably want OBS on this. Actually, now that I think about it, I probably want OBS on this screen. That makes the most sense. And then I can monitor chat over here. That seems good. And then, yeah, I think this makes a whole lot of sense. Bear with me, guys. I'm going to make a small adjustment to one of our screens here. Yeah, this is going to need an adjustment. Is this what we got here? Yes. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to display 4. No, display 3. Yes, excellent, perfect. You love to see it. Transform, reset, transform. Let's just drag this bad boy over here. Okay, yes, okay, I'm digging it. Okay, that looks juicy. All right, we're liking it. Okay. I think we can do a little bit better than that. Let's get rid of the... Oh. There we go. Yeah, I think that's good. That looks good. I like that. Okay. You guys can kind of see right along with what we're doing here. I probably could like zoom that out a little bit more, but we'll get to that when we get to that. Okay. Boom. Okay. Starting off with the markets. What do we got going on today? We will, of course, start out with the macro as we always do. And then we'll get into today's trending topics. Where is Bitcoin at in its overall cycle? Still at the 50% mark. All right. We are attempting to broach a little bit higher. All well and good. We can see here that our MVRV is also nowhere near a market cycle top that we have seen in previous market cycle tops. Even using the law of diminishing returns, we're nowhere near where we need to be. If we ultimately top here. That would be quite odd. Volatility basically in the middle of the channel, not either a moment of extreme high volatility where we should be closing positions out, nor at a period of extreme low volatility where entering into positions would be very attractive. Right in the middle. So again, right in the middle, you're in the middle of the range, high risk. Typically you want to wait. Either if you're entering now, you either need to have conviction in the direction that you're trading in and be willing to suffer drawdown, or you should probably wait a little bit for a more optimum period. All right, Bitcoin dominance following yesterday's reversal signal continuing to fall. Bitcoin dominance below 60% at below 59% now at 58.93% and likely going to continue to head down. Stablecoin dominance continuing to drop, although having a little bit of a doji candle today. Again, reversal signal 2 days ago and follow through so far today. Bitcoin and stablecoin dominance, of course, reversal signal as well. So this all bodes relatively well for altcoins. Yesterday we had a strong reversal signal on our altcoins right here. Why do we not have a reversal signal set up here? There we go. Yesterday we had a strong reversal signal on our altcoin price performance relative to Bitcoin. Generally, we do get upside with these maneuvers. The most significant one occurred back over here right before Christmas and led to about 2 weeks of upside for altcoins. And then the last signal that we got only had about 3 or 4 days of upside for altcoins, and we were just rejected again from the median of the Bollinger Band. So we'll see if that is going to be the case. Still, we should get yet another at least one more, if we are going to repeat the pattern that we saw here, at least one more week update for altcoins. That's why I'm just kind of sitting on my hands right now. Select altcoins will pump, bear in mind, but overall, still in a relatively good area to be taking on some risk for the altcoins. Looking at Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at Bitcoin, we still maintain a weekly bullish trend. We've had some tightening of volatility over the past, well, basically since the beginning of December when volatility peaked at approximately above 80%. We have now cooled off. Volatility is not below the 10% mark where we normally get on the weekly time frame before we get a more significant breakout. Although we are still trading above the 10 weekly moving average. And for me, that is the line in the sand. Right now at this point in time, price closing below $97,000 is quite negative, is quite bearish, and does set us up for a more significant retrace. Again, my theory of the winter doldrums, just as we experienced the summer doldrums coming off a hawkish Fed pivot that we experienced at the March FOMC back in 2024, which led us into, again, not a bear market per se, but certainly not a bullish trend. Quite choppy price action. And that's basically where we sit right now. Bitcoin is retesting right now our range highs, and so all eyes just patiently, calmly waiting. Are we going to get a strong breakout or not? Strong breakout, we probably run to 120, 125. If we get wiped out here, then again, likely price just consolidates moving into the weekend, and we see what happens with the jobs report next week. All good. But again, line in the sand for those of you with large positions who are using cross leverage, something like that, and you want to know, okay, at what point is Bitcoin likely to decline? Well, I've gone over this many times. On the weekly time frame, when Bitcoin closes below the 10 weekly moving average, one of two things happen. Period. Always. We either immediately begin to sell off more, or two, we come back up for a lower high and then sell off more. So either way, however you want to slice it, it's always longer to or medium term bearish when Bitcoin closes the weekly candle, a weekly candle below the 10 period exponential moving average. Very simple strategy to use, very simple indication to watch for, and that's what we have. On the daily time frame, our preferred trading time frame, volatility is absolutely crushed at 3.17, about to be getting blue lined here relatively soon. RSI still in bullish control zone. We are above, of course, all major moving averages here on the daily time frame, but we are struggling. We are struggling here to maintain this breakout. So far, this is a lower high. We have maintained kind of the wedge breakout right here. And so at this, looking at this, you could even have a closer invalidation point at approximately about 102,000, 101,000. Closing below that is kind of a rejection of the breakout and a re-exception back into the trading range of approximately 91,000 to about 105,000. Well, really 103,000 at this point in time. So again, we're not yet at the zenith where we need to kind of have a breakout. Of course, triangles and wedges can really trade however they want to. You know, you should also be skeptical of patterns, but it's just good to know what other people are looking at, and it's good to have kind of a baseline for what's going on. So overall, I would say that this is starting to look a little trepidatious. This is starting to look a little bit weak to me, unfortunately. But we'll see. Bitcoin's 4 hour. Again, key thing here is that volatility is very compressed on the daily time frame. So whatever move we're going to be getting next in a sustained fashion is going to be pretty powerful. So be prepared. 4 hour time frame does seem to be struggling a little bit. We have put in a lower high on the 4 hour time frame. 4 hour support is right now, I would say, about 103,400. We do want to maintain that if we want to maintain this short term, medium to this kind of short term, this meso time frame uptrend. Let's see. Crypto Rick asks, does a breakup past 110,000 invalidate your idea for more consolidation? A break above $108,250 would invalidate my idea for more consolidation, because then we would be back above my daily baseline, and that would be triggering a daily long signal for me. So, you know, whether it wins or loses, I would be going long on Bitcoin above 108,000. Peckham says, talking of sand, how heavy is a bag of Pengu sand? Nailed the entry at 7:30 UK time. What are we saying? Roll it or cash it and run? We'll take a look at Pengu here in just a little bit, my friend. Shout outs to you for having cojones of steel for buying a free falling chart. Much love. Okay. Yeah, 4 hour looking not great. Pretty large, bearish 4 hour candle. And again, not great to see at the range highs. Let's see here. Just to be fair, right? I don't really like calling reversals, but I like to call them as I sees them. We had just reclaimed a 4 hour trend, a bullish 4 hour trend, and now it looks like we're about to lose it. The hourly. We've had a nice bullish hourly trend since back over here at about 5 p.m. on the 29th. Nice run, of course, up to about 106,000, pull back to about 104, and now a lower high at 106.37, or about just the high. Yeah, let's just say 106,000. It does appear as if we are going to be losing the hourly trend. Of course, this is 1 hour support, so we'll see kind of how this plays out. But usually these sharp, this is a 3 soldiers pattern, so usually this leads to more further down. This leads to more down. Notice the difference both in time and in candle structure of this move down and this move down. Like, this is a nice consolidation, you know what I mean? Okay, price, people are entering long. Okay, give another pop. Whereas this is just selling, right? This just seems to be quite a lot of selling. This is just quite a lot of selling. Let's see here. Key levels on the 30-minute time frame. We, of course, ran all the way up into the value area high. We traded into the value area high of yesterday's VWAP cycle. Our value area low is now stretching from about 103,606 up to about 104,111. So this area right here that we're entering. So again, could see a short-term bounce, but again, that three black crows, pattern on the 1 hour time frame is not looking great. 105,666 down to 105,160 is our value area high. That is obviously where we rejected from. VWAP sitting at about 104,635, 30-minute volatility right in the middle of the lane. We had some regular bearish divergence here on the 30-minute time frame that did play out. And again, key thing here, just as from a trader's perspective, is that lower high. Pretty deep sells here on the 5-minute time frame. And I don't know. I don't think we're going to be trading BTC today if we're going to be taking any day trades. Overall, I am chilling, ladies and gentlemen, just to be very clear. I am still sitting mostly in cash, in stablecoin and USD on exchange, because I have not gotten a breakout signal on BTC. And, I don't mind being sidelined. I don't mind being sidelined. And this is, so now for today's public service announcement. I am so sick and tired of influencers. Excuse me, let me start again. I am so sick and tired of influencers, of posters, of content creators on X, YouTube, Reddit, whatever, posting comments like, this is your last chance to make it in the bull market. There has never been a bigger load of crap that you will ever read. That post is not designed to help you make money. That post, that content, that methodology, that philosophy, that way of thinking, a lot of analogies there. Not analogies. Synonyms. Those synonyms are not designed to make you money. They are designed to get you to like their bull post content. All right. I don't know if you know the metrics on this, and maybe this is why our channel is relatively small, but bull posting anywhere about crypto gets you a ton of engagement. Right? And it doesn't matter if you bull post to the max about something that then drops 90% tomorrow. You might think, oh, the viewers would then reject you. No, they love it. They absolutely love it when you bull post garbage. All right. Now, there is a little bit of a distinction to make there. Obviously, a lot of influencers have a habit of pumping, like shilling some very low cap coin to their followers. And then literally as they're shilling it, dumping on their followers. And yes, that is a pattern that gets noticed after some time. But honestly, looking at the track record of all the influencers who have kind of blown up and then fallen out due to this, I could list 20 off the top of my head. It still takes their followers a year or two to really call them out on this nonsense. You know what I mean? So people love confirmation bias because most people in crypto are to one form or another bag holders. It is the few, the proud, the brave who are the actual traders who are willing to be hey, I don't know, I don't need to be a hodler, right? I'm not bag holding all this stuff. It's kind of hard to be sitting in USD at the highs when everybody is max bull posting. So max bull posting gets you a lot of engagement. So you should be very, very cautious. If your favorite influencer, if people that you're following on X, where you think you're getting alpha from, are just max bull posting all the time, they're not doing it for any reason other than to farm engagement. That is it, because it is one of the easiest routes to just blow up on X. By the way, I'd like to be announcing Justin Wise's and Cracking Cryptocurrencies bull posting max Ethereum content for the next 12 months until we reach 100,000 subs. Hope you guys are along for the ride. Please don't take any of the positions that I recommend when max bull posting Ethereum. Moving on. But related, I'm tired of content that says this is your last chance to make it in the bull market. It's not, okay? Because here's the thing. Market cycles are built on human psychology. As long as there is fear and greed, the market cycles will continue to repeat and repeat and repeat. And Bitcoin is not going anywhere. The stock market is not going anywhere. Gold, Apple, Tesla, Google, Microsoft, all of this stuff, it's not going anywhere. It's going to be here tomorrow, next year, 5 years from now, a decade from now. So you do not have to hurry. You don't need to hit the market buy button at any point in time because the market is not over. The bull market might be over. Who knows? I don't know. But there will be another one, and then another one, and then another one, and your kids will have one, and your grandkids will have one, and your grandkids will have a bull market to trade one day. And we've seen these cycles last 2 years, 2 years, 2 years, 2 years. So no, it is not your last chance to make it in the bull market. If you're not ready to retire yet, if you're not happy with your P&L, get used to it. I've been trading for a decade and I'm never fully satisfied with how I performed on a trade. I don't sit here and rub myself with cash like Scrooge McDuck after a successful trade, puffing on a cigar. I do smoke cigars, but thinking man, I got to figure it out. I am perfect. Nothing needs to change. No, every single day I wake up and I feel a little bit of anxiety and insecurity gnawing away at my soul, telling me, what can you get better at today? What can you get better at today? You could have done better on that trade. You could have entered earlier on that. You could have held that one longer. Why did you completely fumble that bag? That's just the game. That is trading. That is what you're signing up for. But you're also signing up for, if you're willing to put in the hard work, the ability to enjoy those fears and anxieties. Because that is the little voice in your head. Call it whatever you want. Pushing you to get better and better and better. So Do not for a single second think that you need to rush, react quickly, hop on a bandwagon. This is your last chance, last opportunity. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's designed to farm your engagement. It's designed to play tricks with your mind. And if you then take that feeling and go make a financial decision because of it, 9 out of 10 times, you will lose. Because when you do well, when you prosper, is when you react from a place of confidence and certainty, excuse me. When you've done the work, when you have a system, when you get a signal, when you know your invalidation points, when you know where to take profits, when you wait for your trade to come to you, that's when you do well. When you rush to the markets to try to force yourself upon them like some overly handsy 18-year-old on a prom date, you are going to get swatted down. So it is not the time ever to rush out and make an impulsive financial decision. It is always the time to pull out your little notebook, figure out your statistics, do the back testing, and trade the fucking strategy. All right? It's not hard, okay? It is hard. But I'm here to hold your hand and walk you through all this. Woo! We'll be back after these messages. Anyways. Yes to crypto. Welcome to the stream, Crypto Rick. Thank you so much for your sage comments, my friend. It blows my mind as well. Brandon Green, thank you for coming as well. Hopefully you're enjoying yourself. I do not want to play MGBA. Okay. With all that out of the way, let's bring the music back. Can somebody go grab me the timestamp for the beginning and end of that rant, please? Trust me, I'll be here when you get back. Okay. Here's what's going on in the news, in the market. US PCE inflation meets expectations. So the US Personal Consumption Expenditure Price Index for December 2024 indicated a year-over-year increase to 2.6%. Excluding food and energy, steady at 2.8. That's the core PCE. These figures met market expectations, but remain above the Federal Reserve's 2% inflation target. Month over month, the headline PCE rose by 0.3% and core PCE by 0.2. There should really be an only in here. Only 0.2, please. What is going on? Oh, whoop. No. There we go. Sorry. The data suggests that while inflation has not decreased as much as desired, it is not accelerating. All right. So Jerome Powell, get off your ass and cut the rates, leading to expectations that the Federal Reserve will likely maintain current interest rates at their next meeting. They already did. Discussions highlight a cautious optimism regarding future rate adjustments, with some analysts suggesting the core PCE might trend towards the Fed's target in the coming months due to factors like shelter disinflation. So, okay. So core PCE did rise, according here to Nick, but a touch softer than expected. Core prices are up 2.8% over the preceding 12 months. This is not bad, okay? The 6-month annualized rate ticked down to 2.3%. This is the lowest print PCE had in 2024. The 3-month annualized rate dropped to 2.2% from 2.6% in November. I have to make an adjustment here to fix that, but I digress. All right, Macro Alf here saying in the next 6 months, the lags from shelter disinflation might cause core PCE to trend at 2%, i.e. the Fed's target. Markets are underappreciating this scenario. Let's see here. The Fed's preferred measure of inflation, core PCE, remained at 2.8% in December, well above their 2% target that has yet to be achieved. So it's got to come down about 0.8%. The market is saying the Fed will hold rates again at their next meeting on March 19th at 4.25 to 4.50%. So I guess it's not going to be until May until the bull market starts. So we probably sell off into next week. Pump on a good jobs report, although the jobs report might be shitty. Because jobs in America, and Bitcoin's just crashing. Jobs in America are not good right now. I don't care. I don't care. The reports agree with it. Like if the news agrees with it, anybody with eyes can see it. There is a massive amount of individuals that aren't even engaged in the labor markets anymore. There's a ton of guys calling themselves entrepreneurs, sitting around at home on their couch, not really doing anything, listening to a lot of Tony Robbins, some new age bullshit, listening to Alex Hormozy, you know, trying to build a funnel. Then they're not doing anything. They're not creating any goddamn value. The Fed's preferred inflation measure is now up 3 months in a row. Were it down 3 months in a row, the market would be celebrating forthcoming imminent rate cuts. So why isn't everyone calling for imminent rate hikes? It's clear inflation is now re-accelerating. Well, like, why does this guy just have everything wrong? Right here. This guy's got it right. Inflation via CPI and PCE are trailing indicators. If you look at GDP, it was decreasing. Unemployment has been increasing. The economy is slowing, which going forward will lead to inflation decreasing, likely even into deflation. Anybody with an ounce of sense in their head knew that the big economic challenge coming up in 2025 into 2026 was not inflation, it was deflation. And the risk of deflation is a recession. That is the danger that we are trying to tiptoe around. It's not rampant inflation, it is deflation. It is a stagnant economy. And we're not out of the woods. If you are concluding that inflation progress has stalled based on the year-over-year measures, then give it a couple months. We are about to lap some high prints, namely January and March 2024 on core PCE. It is possible the U.S. is hit again by rude turn-of-the-year inflation, post-COVID inflation changes in price-setting behavior that aren't captured by seasonal adjustments, whatever you want to call it. But with 3 and 6 month inflation measures now running lower than the 12-month measures for core PCE, what we have seen is that September plus October were sticky. November and December were decidedly mild. So we'll see. This guy thinks we're going to get re-acceleration through Q2. Unfortunately, potential tariff implications are likely to match the forthcoming prints, make the forthcoming prints a bit noisy and possibly anomalous. But even with no new tariffs, I see re-acceleration more likely than not. I don't think so. I don't think so. Sorry. Let's see here. Yes to crypto. Thank you for the $10, my good friend. I am sorry that I missed it. I don't know why I didn't get a notification or something. Oh, it's probably not on this. That's what it is. It's actually literally not even on this screen. And I feel ashamed. I really feel like I require an admonishment right now. Let me just go to this screen real quick and I will fix that literally right now. Streamlabs. Okay. Here we go. Oh, why I don't have to go to Streamlabs. I can literally just like copy and paste the darn thing, right? Boop. Here we go. Boop. We want to add a new browser. Oh, I can just add the existing. There it is. Boop. All right, I got it. And then back over here. Yeah, I don't think we have it here either. Browser. There we go, sir. All right. Yes to crypto. I'm so sorry for that, but thank you again for the $10. Look at that big heart. Is that a big old heart, man? Am I late? I'm rushing here with emotion and passion to quickly give you money. I love it. Change the title from Alt Pump to Alt Dump. Yeah, hold on. Let me change the title of the video real quick. Also, let's hold on a second. Let's let me just let's just get rid of any and all green. Let's get rid of any and all green. Color correction. Hue shift. Hold on a second. We need to turn the, how do we turn them red? There we go. There we go. All right, sell everything, guys. Sell it all. Alex, good to see you, my friend. S&P just doing its Friday thing and dragging everything down with it. Same script every time. You love to see it. 5-minute volatility maxed out. Are we gonna? I think we are. We are gonna be a little spicy with it. Probably already missed the opportunity here. Yeah. Missed it. Let's let that 1 minute come down. A little bit more. Ah, fuck it. We'll go ahead. It'll take a little spicy, tiny, little. I don't know. I'll probably get slapped in the face. All right, where are we at? Sorry. We were talking about can I just hold on a second? I'm gonna make an adjustment here. Hopefully this doesn't screw things up too much. Yep, good. Excellent. Okay, and if I drag you down, we're good. Okay, nothing has changed for you fine folks. All right, so that's what's happening here. Obviously we have core PCE coming in on point. All right, a little bit soft. Okay, PCE still remaining at 2.8%. We needed to drop down to 2. People are kind of saying that over the next, so kind of a mixed bag. And I think honestly, I lead toward the first. I lead toward I'm not really looking for a reacceleration of inflation. Again, unknown variables, because tariffs and fear over tariffs could have us see a little bit of stickiness of inflation here in Q1 2025. We shall see. However, there are a lot of factors that are going to continue to contribute to inflation coming down. Largely, again, I think the jobs is playing a very large role in that and how crappy the labor market is right now. So we'll see. We get the jobs report next week. But again, overall, if I were a betting man, which I am, I would put my money on deflation. Potentially, and again, the big picture risk here is, regardless of whatever inflation prints we get over the next few months, the big picture risk and fear right now for our economy is not inflation. big picture, it is deflation and potentially a recession. All right. Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum, disclosed that less than 10% of his cryptocurrency portfolio is invested in Bitcoin. How dare you? With the majority in Ethereum, I can absolutely understand the absolute fury coming from the cryptocurrency markets right now that Vitalik Buterin, the creator of Ethereum, is holding. Let me check my notes here. Mostly Ethereum. I mean, there should be rioting in the streets. How dare he? Good morning, Psycho Crypto. This revelation has led to a broader discussion within the cryptocurrency community about investment diversification. Frank, this dude's talking about diversification in crypto, man. Bless this AI soul. Many enthusiasts and investors have shared their own strategies, often highlighting a preference for cryptocurrencies other than Bitcoin, such as Ethereum, Aave, ZK. What? Is ZK actually a coin? ZK stands for zero knowledge. And even meme coins, reflecting a trend toward diversification in the volatile crypto. I'll tell you guys, I will tell you what, man. That is nonsense that people only say at the top of the markets. Man, my spicy Bitcoin long was a spicy Bitcoin schlong. Let me tell you what. Woo-wee. It was a spicy Bitcoin wrong. Ha, 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 ha. Tilted. All right. Let's see here. So this is the original post. Says I'm under 10% in Bitcoin, but then again, I'm under 10% in anything that's not Ethereum. All right. So good stuff. Latest Vitalik. 80% in meme coins. All right. Lupify saying I was under 10% in Bitcoin a few years ago and the rest was Ethereum. Now I am 70% Bitcoin. I didn't change my holdings though. That is a super low-key burn. All right. It's not even low-key. That's high-key, medium key. All right. That's a burn. Let's see here. This is less exciting than I thought it was going to be. All right, so not too much there. All right, Grayscale Investments has introduced the Grayscale Dogecoin Trust, aiming to provide investors with exposure to Dogecoin. This move signifies a shift in Dogecoin's perception from a mere meme coin to a potential instrument for global financial inclusion. Frank, this dude's talking about global financial inclusion. Oh, it's the top, man. It is definitely the top. All right. I just made it in. What did I miss? I was watching the press secretary, Prophet Barry. She's a beast, dude. Listen, I'm not going to lie. All right. This is going to be another. This is not a public service announcement. This is just, I'm going to speak the truth to you, right? The previous White House press secretary was amazing. All right. I'll be very respectful here. Very respectful. She was amazing. All right. There has never been a better White House press secretary in my lifetime. Obliterating reporters. She was a beast. Now, the new White House press secretary, not as amazing. Come on. Not as amazing, but still pretty badass. Very, very entertaining to watch. Good times. All right, back to the show. All right. The trust, which is not an exchange traded fund, features a 2.5 management fee. Dogecoin, with a market cap nearing 50 billion, is now seen as a low-cost, high-speed option for international transactions, potentially supporting grassroots activism and enhancing financial accessibility worldwide. No, it will trend to zero against Bitcoin over time, as will all things, but interesting. Yeah, she is a badass. All right. Price bouncing slightly from the 30-minute point of control and slightly below both the 30-minute and 1-hour 200 SMA on Bitcoin, and a deviation below the 4-hour 60 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Grayscale has launched a Bitcoin trust, bullish for Doge. Is it really? Let's check in with Doge. Is it actually bullish for Doge? It does not appear to be anything but bad news for Doge. All right, so still a bullish weekly trend, but a pretty significant pullback so far here on the weekly time frame for Doge. Consolidating at the weekly 10 exponential moving average, was unsuccessful in its attempted breakout here and just ended up being very toppy with these wicks. Very, very, very high sell pressure right now coming in. Consolidation candle right here. Breakdown below 31 on a weekly closing basis is likely going to send price a little bit lower. Support down here in the EMA range between 26 and 20 cents, unfortunately. On the daily, we have lost our bullish daily trend. Again, potential bottoming here. All right. Again, 31 cents is our current levels of support. We do not want to lose this. We also want to be wary of, definitely waiting for daily candle closes, because if you shorted here, I mean, you just got smacked in the face. But we are unable to significantly and sustainably close above 38 cents, which is our current point of control level of resistance. So not too much to skibbity do there. And on the 4-hour time frame, you can see we've been in a bearish meso time frame trend. We are putting in higher lows, but we now have a very sharp rejection from our 4-hour guppies, and price moving down pretty significantly. Price would need to maintain 32 cents now at this point in time to just invalidate this as volatility and continue moving up. Pepe got those Japanese exchange pumps today. Did Pepe get a nice little pump today? I don't have Pepe on this chart. Let's see here. Here are the things I kind of care about. Sell it all. Sell it all. Beckham says, just imagine the previous White House press secretary as Trump's instead. Now that would be epic viewing. Just imagine the previous White House press secretary. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah. That would be good stuff, man. Okay, so good news is bad news in the world of crypto. Purpose Investments seeks approval for XRP ETF. Purpose Investments, a Canadian asset management firm with 23 billion, that's Billy with a B, in assets under management, has filed a preliminary prospectus for what would be the world's first Ripple XRP spot ETF. This development aims to offer investors a regulated pathway to invest in XRP amidst increasing institutional interest in the cryptocurrency. Anything interesting here? XRP will never reach $10,000. Canadian investment company... blah 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 blah. Of course it's a Canadian company. Well, how has this news been for XRP? Pretty bad. These weekly candles are rough. I'm not gonna lie. They are super rough. I think this is it, boys. Sell everything. Sell it all. Brianna Coffee says Tau going to moon. Yeah, BitTits or Tau has been at the top of mindshare the last few days. Meanwhile, oh yeah, Pepe did get a little bit. Nice. All right, sell everything. Get out while you can. It's all over. All right, let's go through daily time frame. I will show you guys how I trade, any potential positions we're looking for. Bitcoin still looking for a close of 108,250 or a reversal signal, which we do not have yet at this point in time. Solana, potential reversal baseline bounce trade over here. Looks like that is not actually going to come to fruition. We're going to be closing below the baseline here, which would be an invalidation. Reversal system, not really seeing anything. We're in the middle of the range, nothing to do. Ethereum, still relatively bearish until price is able to get back above 3,700. Reversal system, nothing. Tightening volatility, so I am looking for a relatively large move to trade on Ethereum here at some point in time. If I had to do something, I would likely short Ethereum here now, but it's not the most attractive price to short Ethereum at. XRP losing $2.94 is going to be putting us into a bearish trend, but no short signals as of yet. Reversal system, nothing. SUI, bearish trend, oversold, so I wouldn't be really doing anything with SUI at this point in time. We did get a decent reversal setup a couple of days ago that would be in profit. Other than that, nothing really. Bearish trend on Athena, really nothing to do. Price is oversold. Decent reversal setup here a couple of days ago, but other than that, not too much. Ohm, we did trade this. We took our entry right around here and we actually sold here. So if you guys are still holding Ohm, always make sure to take profits on the way up. Overall, it's looking relatively good. Looking at a reversal setup, we might be on the verge of a sell signal here. I'm not quite overbought, but Pepe Le Frog, oversold on the daily time frame. Had a decent reversal setup about 2 days ago. I would probably be scaling. I probably would have already scaled out initial profits by now, since most things are in bearish trends. So I'm always pretty quick to clutch profits when we're in bearish trends. When the market is not in a bearish trend, when we're not choppy, when we're not consolidating, when I wake up every single day and I'm just up, I'm not very, very quick to clutch profits. MNT, very choppy, not too much to do today, I do believe. Reversal, we might be setting up for a short signal up here at around $1.24, but Depeche Mode, my best low cap on the SUI blockchain. No reversal setups here, and really no trending setups. Ondo Finance, like I said, one to watch, but we didn't yet get a long signal. Quite bullish above $1.62, but looks like we're setting up for a little bit of a reversal signal. Not a strong one, not one I'd really want to trade, but pattern is there. Radium, this is an example of a very beautifully executed reversal baseline bounce trade setup. This is a setup that I look for when price returns violently or quickly, I would say, with a little consolidation to my baseline. I enter, target 1 ATR, in and out. So that would have occurred right there. More than enough to hit 1 ATR. And not too much, nothing going on here today for Radium. JTO, one to keep my eye on. Maybe if we get a higher high here on a pullback, I would be more interested in a breakout. We are getting there. Daily needs to close above $3.38. This is not a really sexy daily candle that I want to long, but it doesn't really matter when we are kind of setting up for a trending long signal on JTO. Hedera hash graph, bearish trend, actually gave a short signal here on the 29th. So we could actually be short on Hedera hash graph. Aave, this is an example of a reversal baseline bounce setup opportunity here for a short. Phantom gave a reversal signal a few days ago. Hyperliquid, what I'm watching, did get a nice potential breakout here. No rejection yet, so I might still, I'll kind of see over the next couple of days, but I'm not in line to let go of Hyperliquid. Pengu for Peckham. Pengu for Peckham. I wonder if Trump tariffs on Mexico and Canada, 25% and 10% on China, is what's spooking them. Yeah, absolutely. It's what's spooking the market. Or, you know, the market was just already bearish and we look for justifications as to why the market needs to do the things that it does. Pengu, my friend, we are oversold on the daily time frame. We did deviate below the lower boundary of the Bollinger Band about 3 days ago, and we've done nothing but move sideways since. Volume is approximately, the volume has been pretty much the same, slightly declining over the last few days, dropping by about 8%, it would appear, on each candle. So volume is about 92.9% of previous volume at about 68.2 million USDT. I mean, it's risking it for the biscuit, man. It's risking it for the biscuit. A little bit of weak, not confirmed, regular potential bullish divergence here. Tight volatility compression, man. I mean, it's not a bad steal. It's not a bad steal. But in a setup like this, I mean, you could wake up tomorrow and it could be this or it could be this, right? I know people hate hearing it, man, but I don't really have a strong opinion on this one, dude. This one could really go either way. Risking it for the biscuit, man. God bless you, sir. Let's go down and look at the 4 hour for you. Regular bullish divergence here on the 4 hour time frame as well. Nice reversal buy signal. Deeply oversold on the 4 hour time frame. Volatility compression. You can see this volatility compression led to this down move. Basically, every volatility compression has led to a sell-off. And this thing is kind of rejecting from the midline. I mean, listen, personally, better safe than sorry. I'd probably be out, or I'd set my stop loss at entry. You know what I mean? Which is like the most un-Chad thing to do, but it is what it is. But maybe it pumps. I wish you the best, man. Grass, no strong signal yet. Morpho, no strong signal yet. Ye old stinky linky. Reversal baseline bounce setup. I would short link and invalidation on a close above 25,737. Yeah, XBT, again, we were getting some decent reversal signals, but no follow through yet. Again, weekend might pump us up. Nice reversal signal on virtuals. That's mostly sold off right now. Tau, again, nice, a slight volatility compression, not massive volatility compression, but Tau is in still a bearish trend. So actually, unfortunately, I would be probably looking to short Tau here. Invalidation on a close above 512.40. Tau has been gaining mind share here quite a bit, but it is what it is. How do I? Oh. All right. Where were we? Render, whatever. Fetch AI, bearish trend oversold. AI 16Z, looking like Pengu. Graphane, dropping. Cookie, looking like Pengu. Vader, looking like Pengu. Yes, no error. Not really anything to talk about here. SNAI just falling off the face of the earth. AI agents absolutely wrecked. Usual huge push yesterday. Slight pullback. Definitely one to keep your eye on. And Jesus coin. Ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the Jesus. We'll be giving away $1 billion in Jesus later on. Volatility, big volatility compression here on the daily time frame. Nice reversal signal. Follow through so far. All right, we are coming up on the mid-range, the midline of the Bollinger Bands, the basis line, if you will. And so we'll see if we experience any resistance there. But not looking too bad. Quite bullish above. Again, these numbers don't matter. Quite bullish above this level right here, this previous high. All right, let's call it as what it is. To be fair, though, we are in a daily bearish trend. All right, daily bearish trend. Got a little bit of regular bullish divergence coming in here, and volatility is slightly expanding on the daily time frame, but this is looking similar to this area of the chart here, when we had basically been falling and falling and falling, and then we just went sideways for a long time. So clearly accumulation occurring here, and the big signal to watch for is that nice pop above the baseline, which could lead to a move like this. Should always be hungry for Jesus, my friend. Any thoughts on USDT delistings? We saw wave 1, wave 2 inbound. I don't know. USDT is now going on the Lightning Network, so maybe stronger than ever. I have my stop loss at entry 225x on $50. I love to hear it, man. My liquidation on Pengu is extremely low. I'm so good to see, man. Better than Pengu. Better than Pengu. All right. Well, what do we want to do here? Let's see here. All right. Super poor. Need a pump. Or we're going to be poor. Mildly tilted. How many liquidations did we clear on that move to the downside? Quite a few. Yeah, we basically took out all long liquidations here. I mean, there is of course more down to 102,000, but we basically just smoked out most of the long liquidations there. So if it was a reactionary movement and we are indeed heading up, not a bad time. As you can see, we're basically at the point of control here on the 30-minute time frame. It's deviation below the 1 hour 200 SMA. All right, meanwhile, happy Friday to you all. I've been live for a little over an hour. I'm going to take like a 30-second break. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere or else. All right. What do we got going on here? All right, let's find our trending coin of the day. QTUM. You are the winner. All right, let's first check out the daily. Massive pump on the daily. Okay. Big pumps on the 4 hour. Hourly is trending down. Move that up here. Apologies. All right. No reactionary bounce back from BTC yet of significance. So we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to be best served by the R strategy here today. Appreciate you, yes to crypto. This is, and to be fair, I mean, this is just kind of fun, slightly degenerate day trading. The real work happens on the daily chart, guys. The real work happens on the daily chart. The real work happens around 5 p.m. every single day. All right, this is when you got to suit up, you got to boot up, you got to throw your system on the screen, you got to put the daily chart on. You know what I mean? All right. See how Keenum plays out here. Invalidation on a closed block below 343. Scale off 50% at 338. Which point we will move stop loss to break even. And we'll see what happens. Ride this baby till the wheels fall off. Long here or not, boss? On Bitcoin? Let's see here. Probably long. Yeah, probably. Yes. I would probably just put a limit order here at 102.407 though. And catch a sweep of the lows. That way you can have a tighter invalidation. But to be honest, we're likely not going to get a big up move. So unless you're really good at scalping, like, and on Bitcoin, I'm talking about like 0.1, 0.25% profit targets and ranges. Just chill, man. Just chill. Bitcoin ramps up for a little bit before it makes a big move up. So I think it's unlikely we get a big up move from BTC today, especially moving into Friday night, because we're getting the close of stock market here in an hour. So it's kind of got to wait for China to pump it up. So scalp to the upside, yeah, sure. But like I said, I'd probably set a limit order right here below the lows. See if QDM invalidates here. And just continue playing the game that is trading. Let me see if I can settings, audio. Here we go. Advanced audio properties. Here we go. Monitor and output. But I don't think it's gonna work. It never works. It just never works for me. I don't know why. Audio. Default. Yeah, even when I set it. Oh wait, maybe not the stinger. I guess that's the only one. And why are we actually dumping? Have I missed something? I mean, the market was a little toppy. I mean, that 4-hour structure was pretty rough. You know, it's never that you're missing something, man. It's just, you know, the market is not, it's not here to make sense, you know? And I think when you try to put your investor hat on, you know, and you're going to be holding positions for weeks, months, years. Okay, it's fine to sit there and think about fundamentals and reasons and the why. That's the job of the investor. It's not the job of the trader. The trader is to look at the market in front of you, accept what it's telling you, realize that the market knows better than you do, and just try to get in line with however the market wants to move. The market's the boss, man. Price is the best indicator. It's the ultimate thing I look at. I don't necessarily mean price action, patterns, concepts, highs, lows. All that stuff's very speculative, but price, the direction the price is going, that's generally the direction I want to be trading. Sometimes effectively, sometimes not. Good days, bad days, brown days, red days. It don't matter. Check back in on Bitcoin. Let's see here. A little bit of a reactionary buyback. Again, how much was that? At 0.35%. That's kind of the range we're talking about here. All right, so let's see how well that idea of setting a limit long directly below the lows and letting it get swept works out. Cute him come back. Cute him come back. Really need you to go up. I was wrong and I
Should've waited for a pullback. Cute him come back. Any other trader could see that those wicks were just something scary about you, babe.
Yay. Let's see here. All right, hold on. I think I'm gonna have to go look for it on Story Blocks. Logging in. Downloading. Fresh long signal. But no more money to buy the dip. I'm sorry. And now we need story blocks. We need an audio. We need celebration. Search. Oh, I can't even wait. Oh, wait. I have to put on my headphones. Sorry, guys. You're going to see all of this is coming to fruition here pretty soon. No. 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 Sound effects. Ah, here it is. That'll work. I'll take it. No. No. There it is. I like that one better. Go away. Okay. Go away, dude, with your spammy spam. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I got it now. Downloads. And here we go. Restart playback. Okay. There we go. Filters. Chroma key. There we go. There we go. Okay. So we got that one. We got this one. Okay. Filters. Chroma key. Okay. There we go. All right. Then we got to add a couple sound effects. It's going to be another media source, I do believe. Yeah, I think just a media source. Celebration 3, and this is going to be this one, I do believe. Oh, that was really loud. I'm so sorry about that. Okay. Now, a new group. Celebration group. And we're going to take all three of those and we're going to whoa. All three of those and put them here. Yes. And then we're going to activate them all at the same time. And then okay, that's still really, really loud. I'm so sorry about that. Let's bring that like way down. Okay. And then what we can do is anytime something good happens, we can do this. You guys like that? What's going on, Bird? This is very professional stuff we're doing here. No, I'm just adding the little bips and bobs, you know what I mean? I really love the sound of noisemakers. They bring me a lot of joy, like when something good happens. We are very close to hitting our first TP here. Boom! First TP. Life's good. 60 bucks in the bag. And then what is our entry price? 3.359. Now we will put our stop loss at 3.362. Always slightly above so that we can account for slippage. Always slightly above. Yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Guys, can you, all right, just one more time, please let me know in the chat. Is this now too loud? Was that kazoo too loud? It's not a kazoo, it's a noisemaker, but I digress. Okay, it's acceptable now. All right, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, I knew right out of the gate it was too loud, but like OBS doesn't really give you a chance to adjust the sound of it before it just rocks off at full volume. So this is why you're supposed to do these things off stream. But you know, this is what you're here for. Very loud sounds in your ear. I am glad that I am gracing the big screen in your house, Yester Crypto. I'll do my best to honor your homestead and your family name. All right, guys, in 30 minutes, so about 20 minutes, we are going to be doing the epic marble race of the century. Do not leave. It is going to, I'll give you a little sneak peek. It's going to be absolutely nuts. I promise you, you do not want to miss this. Look, we got all the names in here, okay, of all the participants, okay. I am going to check, of course, my email before we get into it, and they're all going to show up as bots. It's going down, man. It's going down. I played it once before the stream. It was so fun. It was so good. So you guys are not going to be disappointed. All right, nice little pop on Qdom. Now, listen, guys, it's you guys are of course welcome to trade however you want. I find that the best results come, okay? 20%, 80% of my profits come from 20% of my trades. It's the 80-20 rule. So that means 80% of my trades, okay, are either mildly profitable or break even. Okay. And that's just the way it is. That is literally the life of a trend following trader, because you never know. You will never know. There's not a piece of information, evidence, indicator, signal, alpha doesn't exist. It doesn't exist on God's green earth to really tell you to any degree of certainty whether or not this is going to be the trend that goes, you know, for hours, right? On the 1 minute chart, which is a huge trade, because the longer a trend goes, the more that moving average is going to move up along with you. So again, imagine like initial shorting here. Okay. And of course you're going to take some initial profits here, like at 1 ATR. Okay. That's just, it is what it is, but you don't. Okay. Oh, we got reversal signals, reversal signals, reversal signals. Should we take profit? No, because you hold out until here. All right. And you're able to capture all of that P&L. All right. And so, you know, here in like 10, 15 minutes, we're going to look back and be like, oh, well, man, we really should have sold this, right? We really should have sold this line cross indication, right? This line cross signal, right? The fast line crossing over the slow line. One of the most basic signals I teach people to follow. That's all well and good. And you can build a strategy like that. Okay. Mean reversion, reversal strategy can do pretty good. Well, but, oh, Profit Bear, I am an excellent auctioneer. I'm going to be narrating the life out of this marble race. I am pumped about this upcoming marble race. It is going down. It is going to be the marble race you write home to mom about. I guarantee you. All right, check back in with, well, okay, overall. Others still showing decent performance. BTC dominance still overall dropping. We can see a big change in stablecoin dominance today. So a lot of cashing up we just saw, but not really affecting Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin dominance still dropping. Stablecoin dominance is what all of that cycled into. And altcoins not too terribly hit overall, relatively. So again, it's not every single altcoin out there. It's the select altcoins that are pumping. Let's check in on the broad market here. What's going on for the day? Pretty much a Christmas tree day, guys, because listen, you could be in Sonic, which is up 10%. Sonic, probably one of the better assets right now to scoop up off the bottom. It's got the largest TVL growth across all chains. Flocky, Pepe, right? You could be in these, or you could be in Ondo, XLM, Flare, Ohm, Radium, yeah, and crying. So listen, half the market's up, half the market's down. Welcome to crypto. Bitcoin is rallying. Alts are looking frisky. Another thing you guys can do with your strategies too for trend initiation is you can actually do a lot of adjustments with position sizing, where maybe you go in with starter amount here, and then you can add on subsequent continuation signals. That's all well and good. Or you could derive specific pullback requirements for how far price needs to pull back for you to want to enter in the dominant direction of whatever the trend is that you're following. Multi-time frame analysis, I do that a lot. Actually, my pullback strategy runs on the 1 minute chart. I'll show you guys that here. If I still have it pulled up. I was making adjustments to another strategy the other day. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so here's a modified version of my pullback strategy. All right, you'll notice that it didn't take any trades here. Okay, and that is because it is looking at multiple time frames to determine its buy and sell conditions. So when higher time, this is the 5-minute time frame. All right, we'll go to the 1-minute time frame. So this is actually, excuse me, the strategy that I'm actually running is running on the 1. I'm making adjustments here on the 5. But just to give you an example, so this is running on the 5-minute time frame, and when those higher time frames, the 30 and the 4 hour, are bullish, that's when it will start executing trades on specific pullback conditions. So here you see we bought here, the pyramid's up 5 times, so four additional times after the initial entry, and then we sold here. All right, and then we bought, and we see price moves down, and then we actually sold here at a little bit of a loss. We bought here, sold, and then of course we had a losing trade here because we bought on the pullback and then price dumped significantly. The strategy does not utilize a stop loss. It only uses a take profit, and it utilizes a strong trend exiting condition as the loss. So this strategy is highly profitable when things are quite bullish. When things are choppy, it's kind of break even. And it's kind of break even right now. So you'll have really good days, and then those really good days in a chop environment will be mitigated by losses like this. And that's okay. Strategy is still profitable. It's just how I like it. It's all good. That's fully automated. Very simple strategy to build and use. We get a pop-up here to 103, 139 on BTC. If you guys will recall, I had recommended placing a, well, I mean, I don't want to say I recommended it, but I was asked if we should long BTC, and I said yes, sure, but probably not a market entry. Place a limit long directly below the current lows and let lows get swept. And price is still right there. So we'll see. Maybe a pop-up to 103, 140. Approximately here, 1 standard deviation away. I think it would be quite a bit much to expect to pop all the way up back to VWAP now at this point in time. Again, after a big dump, Bitcoin usually doesn't violently recover. It does occasionally, and the times that it does really is what gets you brainwashed into thinking that that's the norm. But more often than not, it does not. Bitcoin does need to kind of wind up for quite a little bit of time before it actually puts in these really nice big moves to the upside that are the most profitable to trade. So and yes, to quote the great my good lord, John Ehlers, to quote the great John Ehlers, day trading is like watching paint peel, punctuated by moments of sheer terror. I do it because I love you, not necessarily because I want to. All right, and we did, price did return to our entry there. So we did close out with a nice little profit there, about $60 to the upside. All right, so we are now out of QTUM, potentially going to be getting a short signal here, and we shall see. descending back into the lows. This thing has basically been overall downtrending, right? Making new lows, reactionary pop back up, making new lows. A little bit of a nice bullish trend here, a very short-term bullish trend. And then back to making new lows, reactionary pop up. Nice, tiny little bullish trend that we were just able to capitalize on right there. So we'll see. Close below 333 would be a little bearish there. I'd be looking for a potential entry. Tesla unveils autonomous cleaning robot for robotaxi. That would be nice. Don't have to worry about getting it cleaned whatsoever. Thank you guys for all the support on X. I really appreciate that here. All right, interesting tweet I'm reading here. Virtual's down 40% this month. Fartcoin down 30% this week. AI16Z down 65% this month. AIXPT down 35% this week. ARC down 30%. Graphane down 60%. GOAT down 8% from all-time high. Zerebro down 85%. Moby down 45%. Swarms down 55%. Buzz down 65%. Thought one. Liquidity is leaving. The reason for the sharp sell-off is clearly narrative-wide, meaning liquidity is leaving. The good thing is, this sell-off does not mean your project sucks. The bad thing, if liquidity doesn't re-enter, your coins will stay at or around these levels with a low probability of reaching all-time high again. Very true. So this is for the AI agent sector. Thought two, fundamentals don't matter. I often hear prominent voices in the AI narrative talk about how the price is down, but fundamentals are improving. Please don't believe in this narrative. The sell-off we've experienced in the AI agent sector is clearly decoupled from fundamentals. This tells me that the previous valuations were clearly decoupled from fundamentals. So it is wrong to argue narrative-wide price increase because of improved fundamentals. We don't need better fundamentals. We need a spark of excitement to bring speculation back into the narrative. Large, flashy inventions can induce this spark, but not gradual increases in fundamentals. Absolutely true in crypto. Bright, shiny objects are what get the money rolling. Thought three, liquidity rotations. One thing I observed this week, large altcoins have been performing well, while on-chain altcoins are getting slaughtered. The on-chain holder may rotate their liquidity into large altcoins since they are currently the only green projects on their radar, i.e. chasing the gains. I think this liquidity may rotate back into AI coins at some point. The requirements for this are large caps stop pumping, interests in agents remain, and that there is no catchy new narrative that outclasses AI agents. Earlier in this year, meme coins were the dominant narrative. They also had a few large corrections only to come back a few weeks later. Does it make sense to attribute similar properties to the agent narrative? I think there are some good arguments for this. That is exactly what we're doing with the shiny new marble game. Thought four, buying the bottom of agents. I would not recommend trying to catch the bottom of some of these agents projects. Yes, it might be incredibly lucrative. However, there is a high probability of missing the bottom and high uncertainty that any of the projects reach previous highs. Not worth the risk to reward, in my humble opinion. The best risk to reward right now is to be in stables and do nothing. You can always get into the market when conditions seem better. If conditions are better, it's simply easier to make money. So why would you try to do it the hard way? Good stuff. Nice post. I like it. Which basically means this guy is running his own Telegram channel, which, again, nothing against that, right? But now that we've got a Telegram, you know, most likely LARPer, high probability of LARPing, saying that the bottom is not in on AI agents, that almost that tells me that the bottom's likely in. So let's just go max bull buy. Max bull buy. Yeah, all in on agents. Yeah, exactly. Message received loud and clear. We got the message. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is about time to start this marble game. Let's get cracking on this bad boy right here. First things first, let's double check my inbox and see if we got any late entries today. Recalculating. No. Just one message to unsubscribe from. Let me just unsubscribe from that. Unsubscribe from all communication. They don't let me unsubscribe. So I'm going to email them directly and say, take me off your darn list. All right, cool. Nothing there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this popping. So here's what we're going to do. Boom. Let's get the music off briefly. What are the stakes for the marble game? This is for our 1 billion Jesus coin giveaway. So we were given 10 billion Jesus coins to distribute out after some deliberation. How can we do this? How should we do this? We decided to go ahead and just fire off clips of 1 billion. It was $55 the first day we gave it away, or like $52. Then it was like 56. Now its value is a little bit higher. So again, price is about 10x down from its all-time high. So it could be $500 if you hodl properly. Not financial advice. To enter, if you guys want to get in, we're going to be doing this for honestly the next week and a half. This is just day 3. If you guys want to get in on this, the instructions are pinned on my X on my Twitter. Link to my Twitter is down in the description. Cracking_crypto. All you have to do is like and repost Profit Bear's original post, comment on it, subscribe to the Crypto Alpha Report. Links down in the description. Obviously, it's free to subscribe. We don't spam you, just send you, sometimes it's daily, some weeks it's weekly, alpha, when we feel there's alpha that you should know about in the markets. And then that's it. And then just email me your Ethereum address. Crazy polls, no, you do not. You only need to enter once. If you win, you're removed from the entry pool. So I'm going to show you. I've got everybody here. Crazy, you're literally right here. You are literally right here. So I got everybody on here. There are 44 people in the competition right now. So we are going to do, yesterday, we were asked to do enemy at the gates. So we are going to do that. We're going to use bots, 44 max racers. Okay. Let me make sure. Oh, let me go to settings, audio. Okay. All right, here we go. You got bots, 44 racers. Play. Here we go. Look at this track. Oh my God, look at this track. All right, here we go. We got everybody right here. Settings. Okay, no. Settings are good. Discard and exit. Audio is still good. Okay. Let's see here. View first. Yep, I got that. Okay. So what is it? WASD basically for camera. Advance is X. Auto camera is B. All right, so we're going to experiment with auto camera, but previously when I was doing this, I was just following number 1. All right. So here we go. No countdown. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines for 1 billion Jesus coins. Let me just double check. Auto camera is B. Okay. For 1 billion Jesus coins. Oh, there we go. Okay. Here we go. All right, and Ebu in the lead. Oh, Daniel R pulls ahead, followed closely by Pathcake L. Pathcake L, crazy pulls, kind of trying to catch up. Daniel R sliding down. In the lead. Daniel R through the spinning loopy loop of death. Oh no! Oh, we've got, crazy pulls in the lead through the boost, down, back. Oh, but he just gets bounced out and he is out of the race. He's dead. Fid T in the lead, followed closely by Crush In. Fid T in the lead, followed closely. Oh, but Crush pulls ahead through the loopy loop of death, down the spiral. Election Auction and Satoshi Nakamoto are off the tracks, falling to their dooms. Crush N continues on. He continues on down through the spirals. Down he goes. Here he goes. Nobody. Oh, wait. But Pancake O has completely. Oh, wait. Who's in first place? Oh, no. Crush N still in first place. Sorry. I don't know how to press the buttons. Crush N. Oh, slide hang up in the pops of death. Is he going to regain any momentum? No momentum. Slot G completely passes by. Oh no, oh, but Crush N on the pop. Slot G, here we go. Slot G still in the lead. A lot of trouble in this area of the track, ladies and gentlemen. And Slot G finishes absolutely dominant victory by Slot G. Completely crushing, followed by Crush N, LST, Max H, Fid T, Zona A, Win Bigger, Legenda or Lehenda, I don't know how to pronounce it. I apologize. No offense necessary. Legenda N, Maxim, and Pancake O in 10th place. What a race, ladies and gentlemen. You've never seen anything like it in your life, but Slot G with the decisive victory with 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock, ladies. I have never seen anything like it in all of my years of marble race broadcasting. What a victory. What a victory. All right. Excellent work, Slot G. Very proud of you. You will shortly be getting your 1 billion Jesus coins. And ladies and gentlemen, that is the race. All right, now all we need to do for the next stream is click settings, add names. We need to go find Mr. Slot G. Here he is, Slot G. Remove you, sir. Finish. And then for, let's just say this is going to be the next race. We'll just adjust this to 43. Okay. We'll have 43 racers next time, hopefully more. You guys still have plenty of time to enter. Go ahead and turn that volume all the way down. Hit apply. I don't know why it likes to bounce around to a different section of the screen. Steam does that. When I play Fortnite with my son and I make changes to settings, it bounces around on all my screens. I don't know. Whatever. All right. But here we go. Life's good. All set up for the next race. All right. Yes, you can absolutely die in the marble race. Victory or crossing the finish line is by no means guaranteed. It is a life and death brawl. Okay, Mr. Slot G, I will go ahead and distribute to you directly live on stream. Jesus giveaway. Oh, looks like did I get? Oh no. Here we go. And now looking for Mr. Slot G. Here it is. Bam. Got you. Is this a legitimate? Hold on a second. Just gonna go double check. I'm gonna search for your address on Etherscan, because that does not look like an Ethereum address. Yeah, that is not an Ethereum address. Mr. Slot G, you did not send me an Ethereum address. So I am emailing you right now, and I am putting Ethereum mainnet in bold. All right. Should start with 0x. All right. Sent and waiting on a reply. Okay. Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for today. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. Thank you for joining me yet again for another crypto market update live stream. Hopefully you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. I entrust you to do the best with your day, do the best with your life, bring glory to who needs to be brought glory. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, hot stock tips, or death threats, please leave them down in the comment section down below, as well as what you'd like to see in tomorrow's episode. Monday's episode. It is a fine Friday, so excuse me with the sign off. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing sometimes. Have a fine weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Trade safely. You know, weekend trading is always speculative. We shall see. A lot of stuff going on in the markets right now. It is completely fine to be sitting in cash. It's also completely fine to be all in, right? But just understand what your invalidation levels are. Understand exactly why you're taking the trades that you're taking. Where are you going to scale out profits? Where are you going to sell at a loss if you're incorrect? Lest you let that 90% win turn into a 40% downfall. All right, trading is a brutal game, and the markets are here to take from you at any moment. You have to constantly be vigilant lest you give back your gains. But overall, it's been a decent week of trading for me. I'm going to be withdrawing some nice profits into my bank account this week, and maybe hopefully taking my daughter out for some nice Chinese, as is her favorite thing. I will have to make a long drive today after work and to visit some family. Other than that, looking forward to a good time. I will be back on Monday at 12 p.m., guys. I look forward to seeing you there. Trade safely until then. Subscribe to the Crypto Alpha Report down below. Completely free, data-driven research delivered directly to your inbox. All the alpha you need to keep you armed and dangerous. Completely free. Subscribe down below. You can follow me on all the socials. Links down there below. Crypto Trading Academy if you want to up your game. And shout out to ByDFi, centralized exchange partner of the show, KYC-Free and VPN-Free. You guys can go over there and enjoy up to 200x leverage, 0% spot trading fees, demo trading, and much more with your VIP level 1 fee advantaged account just for using that link in the description. Hopefully I'll see you there, and I will definitely see you on Monday. Until then, cheers and be good to one another.